Hi everybody, this is Becca from Watch Becca Plan, and today I am going to do a flip through of my planner because I took some stuff out and I rearranged things a little bit and I changed a few things, so I figured I'd just update you guys on that. Also, I got a new pen case. I got this off Amazon for like $6. And it's the style I wanted because I wanted all of my mild liners for my color coding right here. And then I have my flags and some post-it notes and some stickers and stuff. I have my Dollar Tree coin envelope with my book covers in it, and my stencils. So that is extremely handy, and I'm looking for a glue stick pen right now that can just go in there instead of having to have like a whole glue stick. So this is some of the things that were in here I put in my pencil case. Some of the lists, like list inserts and stuff, are in the pencil case now. And this just has my business cards in this Dollar Tree coin envelope, my If Found sticky note from Peanuts Planner Co., and my Esper card, because she's my favorite Pokemon. And then my front cover. This is an old Foxy Fix poly cover, and I cut it down the middle and taped it. And then this sticker is from Where Did Brick Go on Instagram. She gave it to me at a meetup, and I absolutely love it, so I put it in here. This is also from her. This is a illustration I made. I took a picture of a Dr. Pepper can and then traced it in on my tablet. And then this is my Rebecca name that I have in all my planners. In here I just have a picture of me and my son when he was a baby and some stuff. So what I did was I took my yearly list insert and I put it in the front. Then I have my monthly book, yearly book. Then I have my dailies, and then I have my long-term list in the back. So I kind of rearranged things a little bit. Before it was the monthlies, then the dailies, then the yearly list, then the long-term list. I was finding that the monthly pages were really hard to write in, and I wasn't using them as much as I would like to use them because they were the front book and it didn't lay as flat as it does when it's more in the middle. But these list books, there's only specific times that I need to use them. So like when I'm checking stuff off at the end of the week that I did from the prior, like I'll go through at the end of the week when I do my weekly review and check off every cleaning task that I did. So I only need this section once a month or once a week, and like the book section is when I finish a book. So if that takes me every 4 days or every day, or however long it takes me to read a book, then I will come here, I will put the book cover in, and then I'll put the book in my book log. And it's pretty minimal. And this book is so thick that it doesn't really have the issue of it not fitting in there. And then once you get into the back section, it doesn't really have that issue very much. In this back cover, I put a piece of cardstock or scrapbook paper back here, and I just house all of my Palea info sheets, my potato pods and stuff. And I got those all over the internet. I just Googled Palea and went to Google Images, and a bunch of them popped up. The bundle packs and stuff. All the checklists for all the things you need. I think this was a Google spreadsheet, and I just clipped it with Microsoft Snip and Clip or whatever it's called. So there's that. I made all of these. This is from Magic Meets Paper, and then a Nirvana sticker, and then this starts my monthly book. I have a yearly overview that I made, and then my son's school schedule. And then I have my So it's kind of like the Peanuts Planner Co. yearly log, but it's got the specific year's stuff at the top, and I use this for major events. I always kept one of these in my rings planners, and it was kind of nice to have looking back on previous years, looking at something like this, so I didn't have to dig through my monthlies for stuff, or my dailies. It was all just right here. If a major event happened, like stuff that I would want to look back on. Like when was the last time we took Muffin to the vet, or whatever. And then I have my quarterly overviews. And this is just major appointments. Or like things where we have to go out of the house. Dentist appointments, school schedule. The green here is my son's school schedule. And then I have my yearly my reoccurring yearly list of important dates, birthdays, holidays, prep for those things the month ahead. And then I have my monthlies. And these are a freebie and standard in my freebies folder. I do meals over here because I meal plan every week. And then I just fill stuff in. Oh, that was the other thing I did. I also went to Walmart and I went to the sewing section and I got thin elastic, like thin corded elastic, and I redid my strings in my TN because the elastic that I had was really pretty thick and I didn't like that. So I just took, yeah, we're good. I just took that thinner elastic so that the books wouldn't be as bulky where the elastic was. So then I just have all the future months. I have my SMART goals sheet, and then my 2 goals for the year. I had more, but these were goals that I had last year too, and they worked really well for me, so I just kept them up this year. I'm on 89 books so far this year. I think I'm about to hit 90. And so I think I'm not 100% sure if I should double my goal to 200 or just do 150. I'm kind of debating. The reason why I went through 27 books in 1 month is I had Kindle Unlimited and I was going through Lola Glass's entire series. So like and they're pretty short, so like I was just reading a book every day. I love her writing style and how she writes and what she writes. So like it was just really easy for me to like swim through those books. So I don't see that happening because I'm pretty caught up on all of her books. So I don't see that happening again in the second half of the year. So I'm debating on whether to double it because I don't think I can reach 200. Maybe, I don't know, but I've really slowed down. I was reading pretty good, and then I like super saiyaned my way into reading, and then I've slowed back down now, and I'm taking my time with books more so. And then I have my mood tracker. I just posted a video on how I do my mood tracking. So if you want to know how I do this, the previous YouTube video explains. And then back here I have my holidays and events. And I absolutely love this stencil for this highlighter bar. It comes in so handy. This is what I use to get these lines so straight. It comes in so handy when you need to highlight stuff like that across. Because if I did that by hand, it would not look that good. So, thank God for that highlighter strip. And then back here, I have my mood key guide, monthly planning, and then some stuff that I liked from my other Foxy Fix clear cover that I took off one of my books, I just took the clear cover off. It was bulking it up too much, and I needed to thin things down. So I just took that off. I also took out the zipper pouch and business card holder because that was bulking things up too. And then I made this week. I took a business card pocket and I cut rectangles out. And then I put a piece of cardstock in with the flags on it, and then I went in with a paper clip and pulled out the things. So now you can pull out a flag like that. This has got all of the colors that I use. It's got more than that, but I am debating on whether to use this or what. It's nice to have them in here in case of an emergency situation where I don't have my pen case with me. So that's nice. In here on the front cover, this is my daily book, my AM, PM planning routines, my color code key, which I did change family. I was using the, not the mint green, the other green from the new set of mild liners. I was using that one for family, and I wanted a more blue color. So I was using this blue color for family now from mild liner. This is a to-do list of stuff that, like, it's just a random to-do list of stuff that has migrated its way through things, and it's not like stuff that needs to be done right away. And then I have my key for my things. These daily inserts are from Marcia Bermucci on Etsy. I will link her down below. I love them. She did, when it's a custom order, you have to go to her website. This is the version carry, and she doesn't offer them in standard TN. At least the last, when I bought them, she didn't. She might have it up now. But these are the version carry and standard TN. And the thing that I love about them is it is 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. and it has the top three for the day. I just love that. And I love having the checklist here and some room over here for like notes. So the way I use these inserts is in the morning when I sit down and do my morning planning, I fill out this, any appointments that's coming in, anything like that, and you'll see I highlight those things ahead of time. So then when I get to the day, I can just sit down and write in those headers. I write out my top three. And then anything else that I can think of just goes in here. And over here is like an area where I can list stuff out. It's like the perfect amount of space for me on a daily basis. And then if I don't use all of the room in it, I can just fill it in with drawings or whatever I want and doodle and have fun and be creative. Down here in the notes section, I use it for my page trackers for my books. So I will write out the book I'm currently reading and what pages I've read that day in that book. And then I'll fill in some things I need to do or project tasks, stuff like that, or like events in life so that I can look back and see that stuff. I did a reel on Instagram of how I make my weekly sticky notes if you'd like to know that. I did make a new today marker. It's just like a friendship braided embroidery floss bookmark kind of thing, and I just tied it up to the string that goes to this book, and then I can just move it from day to day, and it works perfect. And then back here, I have these are things that got migrated like more than 2 or 3 times, and it obviously wasn't going to get done right then, and I'm sick of moving it, so I stick it on one of these tabs. And these are just cut down sticky notes. I just cut them down to like divide the sticky note into 3 or 4, and then I just have them back here, and then I just pull one off. When a task gets moved a certain amount of time and I don't want to rewrite it again, I just stick it back here. Obviously, it's not going to get done today. It needs to get done, but not right now. And so it's just back here. And then in here I just have some list stuff and my Mother's Day card for my son. And then I have my long-term list book. These sticky notes are from Peanut Splinter Co. And then this is all the same stuff. It's just my son's marble runs that he's gotten. Michigan Museums, mild liners, sensory diet stuff. I did move my shows and movies I want to watch back here because it might take me longer than a year to watch them. Notes on a Rachel in Theory video, Franklin Covey planner method, and I think that's it so far. Back in this back section back here, the second half of this book is all of our health notes, contact reference stuff, appointment logs, my clothing size tracker for my son, weight log tracker for my son, all of that stuff. Pictures of my son in case of like an emergency situation. I have a picture of him that I can give a police officer or whatever. And then back here I just have a vet postcard from our vet's office. So it's much thinner now. It's not as thick as it was, which is great. I really, really, really like that. It's not as heavy. I was having a lot of issues with the heaviness of it because there was just so much stuff in it that it was kind of getting brick-like, like a brick, and I couldn't handle it. So so I took out a bunch of stuff that I didn't really need, but I wanted to have it in there. I've been having an issue with decorating too much. I liked having these clear covers because I can put stuff in it, pictures and stuff like that, and but it takes up a lot of room. I'd rather have room for notes and stuff than decoration. I'd rather be able to do more work and have more stuff with me that I need out and about than I would having a pretty picture. But yeah, so that's everything. That's the big major changes I've made. I really love the pen pouch. It's been extremely helpful and I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!